Welcome, everyone. This is Sandra Alexei, and I am from mypersonalmuse.com. If you go underneath, that's the website. Now, I'm actually an author, an educator, a muse, and an intuitive, esoteric astrologer and numerologist. It's about self-discovery through transformation. That's what I'm all about. Okay? Anyway, I am going to share with you some very exciting news, something that we've been working with since 2008. Big transformations, okay? And so we're going to be talking about September. Now, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. I need to say a welcome, but also I'd appreciate it if you would share, if you would comment, okay? And actually sign up to my YouTube, okay? Anyway, that's done. Now, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. That's Carl Jung. So we need to know what is going on, bring it into our conscious through observing ourselves and really getting in touch with ourselves. So now, the evolution of consciousness as we embrace, okay, the Aquarian age of enlightenment. That's what this is all about. The planet Pluto, which rules Scorpio, serves as a harbinger of change and transformation. From inspiration, connected and collected from the underworld as it delves deep into the taboos. It explores beneath the surface where many do not like to go: sex, rebirth, transformation, evil, and darkness. Like the Tao, dark and light, both yin and yang, war and peace, good and bad, and yet the two sides are the same reality, just different manifestations. To make the darkness conscious is to dig inside to understand how the denial process works. To risk and lose, if you are successful, your whole world, because you're different. Everything is different. The light is obscured by your ego's darkest fears. Until the light is revealed, you won't understand what you are not, or why you do anything you do. Again, Jung. Now, Pluto is about global change in the balance of power, which trickles down to personal power. It is time to contemplate how you have changed and what wisdom you have integrated. Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth, moved into Capricorn on January 27, 2008, and will be there until November 20th of 2024, when it moves into Aquarius until 2044. Known as the Lord of the Underworld, shadow. So when Pluto retrogrades, it hits us on a psychic level, working on the deeper layers of our soul and spiritual being. When Pluto goes direct, we emerge with deeper insights and wisdom about ourselves and the collective consciousness, the world, and people. You know who to uncouple with, depending what house or houses Pluto is now visiting. So find where Capricorn is in your natal chart and check the degrees. All planetary retrogrades are similar to what we call a personal reset, which gives you an opportunity to reassess, refocus, rethink, rebalance as it brings past and current issues, encouraging you to slow down and be more mindful, become conscious of, and more intentional with your life. Every planet has a purpose for you personally, and you can assess that specific area of your life when you check your personal astrological chart, again, to see the particular house that the planet is visiting, also depending upon the planetary degree. Now, the big transformative planet Pluto, which we're observing, retrograde, guides us to look over the transformations of the past. What has fallen away? What has risen? What is still lingering in the shadows? And what are you dealing with? And what do you plan to change? a lot of times the divine actually takes over and people and situations are removed from your life. Yay! Pluto retrograde for the last time in Capricorn in 2024. Everybody, every astrologer is excited about it. Pluto is also the planet of power, so hopefully we will see a beneficial shift of power in the collective when it comes and personally. The days of personal greed, power over, control over are done. The time of embracing personal power, aligning with the divine, becoming more authentic, and embracing integrity, emotional honesty, and personal sovereignty is here. Embrace the final dance between the Saturnian realm of Capricorn and the Uranian domain of Aquarius. Wow, we had quite the dance in honoring ourselves, our intuition, knowing, and not succumbing to the mind control of the powers in control. Always a lesson as we move into the Pluto in Aquarius. Power of the people, the populist movement, the government, elites, academics, big business forgot they worked for us. They depend on our money. We are not their slaves. You have personal power and freedom of choice. Energies of Aquarius. It is co-ruled by the planets Saturn, structure and responsibility, and Uranus, the father of electricity, referred to as lightning. So Uranus is very innovative, a higher consciousness, unpredictable, resourceful, imaginative, idiosyncratic. It also rules creativity and scientific genius. Uranus's job is to break the rules and demolish established patterns or structures, creating sudden, even radical change. Uranus, main ruler of Aquarius, symbolizes chaos, which makes change possible. Could say it embodies the principle of change, and the action is sudden and unexpected. Even though I am a Capricorn, I have a strong Uranus planetary symbol. And so a friend of mine who's on the other side used to say to me when we were together, like, you create chaos. And I went, but out of chaos, we get change and we can really see what's going on. Pluto works on the deeper layers, and it's really only when it's finished its journey in a zodiac sign that we can truly understand the wisdom, lessons, and transformation it was destined to bring. Again, Pluto entered retrograde journey on May the 2nd of 2024, when Pluto went retrograde, this time at 2 degrees of Aquarius. Then in September 3rd of 2024, Pluto backtraps into 29 degrees, critical degree of Capricorn for the last time. Then October 11th, Pluto is going to go direct at 29 degrees. It's back and forth. Finally, on November 20th, Pluto goes direct at 0 degrees, another critical degree until 2024. We also have a moon, September. As this is the last time Pluto will be in Capricorn, this is our final opportunity to wrap up the Pluto and Capricorn cycle that we have been working on since 2008. Since this time, reflect on all the ways you have changed and transformed. Reflect on how you have been guided to step up and take responsibility for your life, and perhaps even look at who you are today and the ways in which you have become more powerful. On a global level, the entrance of Pluto into Capricorn coincided with the global financial crisis. Pluto in Capricorn highlights government, big business, academics, banks, organizations, and individuals who lust for power over, greed for money, control, and power. We can expect more news around all of the above as Pluto moves through Capricorn for its final time. Pluto will exit Capricorn for good on November 19th, giving us a total picture of the Pluto and Capricorn journey. Now, how do we navigate Pluto retrograde? During a Pluto retrograde, we feel guided to reflect on the cycles of death and rebirth in our own lives. To work with this retrograde, revisit the period from March 23rd, 2023 to May 2nd of 2024. What transformations have unfolded since that time? How have we changed and evolved? How have you rebirthed yourself? Pluto is subtle in its approach, so sometimes it's hard to discern how it's been moving through our lives. Even posing these questions may not give us clarity we need to understand the journey of the planet until it's done. Here are a few ways to work with this energy, how to use it. Assess your life since October 2023, or even as far back as January 2008. What changes have been made, and how do these changes need to be tweaked or adjusted? I actually was living in another country and came back in 2008. Ensure you honor any desires for quiet, reflective contemplation. Get in touch with your shadow side, what needs to be shown in the light in your life. Money, family, health, physical, mental, emotional, business, different relationships, one-on-one, friends with benefits, intimate bonded relationships, marriage, etc., and professional work, etc. Look at how you give your power away or allow it to be taken, how you honor your worth and value, embrace your personal power, and have boundaries. Overcome fears, being alone, fear of health, fear of poverty. Confront what you're afraid of. Know that it no longer has any hold of power over you. Align with the divine. You come in to realize you really know. However, you did not accept your power of knowing. Then when it falls about, you learn to trust and have faith. Release what is no longer in your control. You have control over you and your choices, and you do not need any validation from anyone. Release any shadows from the past that are contributing to blockages or pain. That's ancestral karma, enslavement codes, personal karma. Step into your power. Assess what beliefs, situations, or relationships may be causing you to feel powerless. Intentions for a Pluto retrograde. This is good. I am rebirthing my life by. I am releasing. I am able to face my fears and I'm most afraid of. I am most powerful when I know what is no longer working in my life. I hope you enjoyed it and found something that resonated with you. Many blessings and